Touchdown confirmed. Perseverance safely on the surface of Mars, ready to begin seeking the signs of past life.
Contrary to its barren appearance, Mars is not a lifeless world. In this video, we will delve deep into the geological wonders, recent discoveries, and the tantalizing hints of potential life on Mars. So join us as we explore the evidence that Mars is very much alive. When we look at pictures of the dry, dusty Martian surface, it's hard to believe that about 3.6 billion years ago, Mars was very much alive in a geological way. It spewed out volcanic material for a long time, which led to the creation of the Tharsis Montes region, the largest volcanic system in our solar system, and Olympus Mons, a large shield volcano nearly 3 times taller than Mount Everest. Recently, there have been earthquakes in the nearby Cerberus FY, named after a creature from Greek mythology known as the Hellhound of Hades that guards the underworld. These quakes suggest that Mars might not be completely lifeless yet. In this area, the weight of the volcanic region is causing the land to sink and form rifts, much like the cracks that appear on the top of a cake while it's baking. Some scientists think that this might be the last remnants of a once active volcanic region, or it's possible that magma is currently moving eastward, getting ready for the next eruption. Mars shows signs of geological life. In 2018, NASA's InSight mission placed a special listening device called the SEIS, Seismic Experiment for Interior Structure, seismometer on the Martian surface. Since then, scientists have listened to and studied over 1,300 Mars quakes. The majority of these quakes are connected to a region of semi-parallel fissures called the Cerberus FY. These fissures were formed by faults which tore the ancient Martian crust apart for thousands of kilometers. A group of scientists, led by ETH Zurich, looked at more than 20 recent Mars quakes near the Cerberus FY system. The quakes they studied were low and rumbling, which made the scientists think that there might be something warm happening below the surface of the red planet. Other recent scans have shown signs of geological activity going on beneath the Martian surface. The scans revealed pockets of warm activity hidden under the Martian ground, which could be molten rock. In simple terms, it's likely Mars has, or recently had, its own underground lava flow, just like the magma chambers on Earth. This kind of information is crucial for understanding how planets like Mars work and helps scientists learn more about the geological processes here on Earth. Mars Express view of Cerberus FY. This picture was taken on January 27, 2018, by a special camera on the Mars Express spacecraft, which belongs to the European Space Agency. It shows a part of the Cerberus FY system in Elysium Planitia, a place on Mars close to the equator. Scientists looked at pictures of this area taken from orbit and saw that very near a place that's been called a young volcanic fissure, there were darker patches of dust. These patches didn't just point in the direction of the wind, they were all around the edges of the Cerberus FY. The darker dust and its seemingly random direction tells us that there might have been a volcanic eruption not too long ago, maybe in the last 50,000 years. In terms of geology, that's quite recent. To put that in perspective, 50,000 years ago, early humans were alive on Earth and inventing the sewing needle. Liquid water flows on today's Mars. New discoveries from NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, MRO, bring the best proof so far that there might be liquid water on Mars. Using a special camera on the MRO, scientists found signs of wet minerals on the slopes, where strange streaks appear on the planet. These streaks seem to come and go. They become darker and seem to move down steep hills when it's warm, and then they fade when it gets cooler. These streaks pop up in various places on Mars when it's not too cold, but vanish when it's colder. Astronaut John Grunsfield, who is part of NASA's Science Mission Directorate, said, "We've been exploring Mars to find water and search for signs of life. Now we have good scientific evidence that supports what we've suspected for a long time. This is a big deal because it seems to confirm that there's water, although it's a bit salty, flowing on Mars today." These downhill flows are called recurring slope linea, RSL, and were thought to be linked to the water. The new discovery of wet salts on the slopes gives us more clues about this connection. These salts can make liquid brine freeze at a lower temperature, just like how salt on our roads makes ice melt faster. Scientists think it might be a little bit of water moving from below the surface to explain why these streaks get darker. Why study the terrestrial neighbor? Exploring our neighboring planets is a challenging endeavor. Among these neighbors, Mars stands out as the only planet besides Earth with ground-based rovers, landers, and even drones sending back valuable data. Other planetary exploration mainly relies on images from orbiters. Domenico Giardini highlights the significance of InSight's size seismometer. It's the most sensitive of its kind ever placed on another planet. This instrument provides geophysicists and seismologists with real-time data about Mars's surface and interior. The seismic data, combined with orbital images, greatly enhances our confidence in drawing scientific conclusions. Mars plays a crucial role in helping us comprehend similar geological processes on Earth. Unlike other planets, Mars possesses a core made of iron, nickel, and sulfur, which might have once generated a magnetic field. Geological features suggest that Mars once had substantial bodies of water and possibly a denser atmosphere. Today, scientists have confirmed the presence of frozen water, though it may be primarily dry ice on its polar caps. Anna Mittelholz, a postdoctoral fellow at ETH Zurich and Harvard University, finds the potential existence of magma on Mars intriguing. She stated, "This discovery points to a dynamic geological history on the red planet, offering a treasure trove of insights for scientists. While there's much more to uncover, the exploration of Mars continues to unlock mysteries about our enigmatic neighbor." Thanks for joining us on this fascinating journey to discover that Mars is far from being a lifeless planet. If you found this video as captivating as we did, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel. By doing so, you'll stay updated with the latest discoveries about our neighboring red planet and join our community of space enthusiasts. Don't miss out on the incredible mysteries of the cosmos.